Philip to Evelyn, Wednesday, May 5th, 1943, 1:15 p.m. My sweet, received your red letter this morning, making it a red letter day for me. Was it for you too? Yesterday, when the boys came back to camp, they brought along a letter that had been sidetracked to Camp Hocking. It was the one I missed Saturday. So it was that I didn't learn until yesterday that you and G, Gloria and Goldie, had gone shopping for Etta's gift. Sounds really nice, and it's most appropriate and useful too. I was glad too to hear that the Beneses had written to you. I would like to see the letter if you still have it. So Eddie S. is getting a break, eh? Good for him. I wish it were me. Your red letter contained a number of interesting items, too. The most interesting being, I think, Esther's new baby. I don't think there is any ulterior motive in Sid's request for the old Russian address, mainly because it is in a territory now occupied by the Germans. Even if he does think he is going to Russia, he wouldn't be able to visit the old home, not at least until the Nazis have been driven out of there. Yes, I do think Adele is getting to be a big girl. Is 17 pounds above average, or don't you know? However that may be, I will concur in your opinion that she is getting sweeter every day. That is only natural. Add an ounce of sugar a day to a sugar lump, and at the end of a week or so, there is bound to be that much more sugar, right? Hope your allotment comes through on time this month, honey, because I know how it distresses you to be without funds. Sorry, but the prospects for my attending Etta's wedding are just about nil. I have no idea just how long we are destined to hold our breaths here at Lockburn, but the probability is not long. In the meantime, we go about our business pretty much as usual, all the time wishing like hell that we will get some break that will enable us to get home just once more. And no one on the whole base wishes that more earnestly than your own adoring hubby. But the immediate future is a blank as far as we are concerned. We have no more idea as to what is in store for us than the man in the moon. That, in a nutshell, is the situation. Page 2. The weather now is too beautiful to be wasted, sitting all day at a typewriter. I can just see us, not so long ago, enjoying like weather in other more interesting pursuits, like sitting side by side on the glider on the sun porch at Chestnut Street on a Sunday afternoon, and reading the paper and listening to the symphonies, and then in the cool evening going to the movies, and after the movies on the porch again, where the moonlight enhanced the glory of the climax to the long yet all too short day of lovemaking. We were, in those days, two of the happiest, most content young people in the world, and our dreams were made of the same stuff as our love, a love that to the end of our days will keep our dreams ever bright in the buffer of our faith, just as the stars are kept timeless and shining in the benevolent and eternal mantle of night. I like to think, my angel, that our love was born of the glory of the moon and the stars, that were more often than not the spectators at our communions. Maybe we absorbed some of the stardust? If you recall, sweet, our hearts were fullest always when the stars looked down. And I remember as if it were yesterday, how unearthly beautiful were the heavens that night we promised ourselves to each other. How sweet your tears as you lay in my arms and whispered the words I lived only to hear from your own sweet mouth and your own full heart. And now in retrospect, it seems to me that night was a thing of magic, a night meant for the gods, who donated it to two mortals because their love was so close to divinity that a lesser setting for the plighting of their troth would have approached sacrilege. Chippy, why must mortal man forever strive for happiness? Did it ever occur to you that man is a basely selfish creature? Consider, he seeks and strives and plots to set the stage for happiness. Happiness, as everyone knows, is a fleeting thing. Yet he is foolish enough to plan each episode in the series just as though it were the last. Would it not be far wiser not to work so hard at setting the stage for so short a play, and to wait passively for the next episode, which is bound to show whatever we do? I'm afraid I haven't put it very clearly. The idea basically is this: happiness is not a continuous show. It is a serial, continued next week. So since we have just witnessed the last episode, your stay in Columbus, let us wait patiently for the next episode. I don't know what it will be, but I'll bet it'll be good. In this perfectly swell serial, your leading man, Phil. P.S. A kiss for Adele. My love to all. I love you dearly, Ev, and miss you. Oh, what's the use? Anyway, I would say it would be a rank understatement.